So the Montreal Canadiens have a big problem when it comes to scoring on the power play. We are now 7 games into the season, and the Habs are sitting at 31st out of 32 teams in power play success rate with 4.8% success. Now, this is a big problem because this team gets a decent amount of power plays, actually, and we need to convert. The amount of games we would have won now from that extra goal or two, or at least would have had a different outcome, is insane, and we need to start converting on these power plays, or at least just some power plays. We can't go 1 in 20 for the rest of the year. Now, is this Alex Burrows' fault for being a power play specialist coach? Is he giving up the wrong plans? Is he putting the wrong players out there? Maybe. But here's what I would do if I was the power play specialist coach. Now, by all means, I am not saying I should be a coach. I have no credentials, but as a fan perspective and someone who's played hockey their whole life, here's what I think is the best case scenario for the Habs. The first move we're going to make is taking Chris Weidman off that power play duty. He makes way too many mistakes, and he's just not the best puck-moving defense on this team. So I don't see why he's on the first power play. We could throw him on the second, but even then, I would rather have someone else on the second as well. I just don't think he should be on a man advantage kind of play. So who do I replace him with? Honestly, Arber Xhekaj is the man right now. I think he has the best shot that people are actually afraid of. I don't think anyone was afraid of Chris Weidman's shot potential. You just knew the puck was going to Caulfield every time. With Xhekaj, he has quite a good shot that is always put nice and low, perfect for deviations, and it's hard to see for the goalie. And he's not bad at moving the puck either. So, I'd love to have Xhekaj as the QB for power play 1. And you know what? Even if it's not Xhekaj, I wouldn't mind Guhle or Harris. Both of them are absolutely fantastic at moving the puck around. But since I want to have more shooting threats, Xhekaj is our man for the first power play unit. As for move number 3, it goes a little against what I just said about shooting threats, and that is bringing Kirby Dach from second power play unit up to the first power play unit. He's not very great at shooting, but he's very good at moving the puck around. He's very good at setting up plays, opening the play up. I just really want him on this first power play. He would be replacing Jonathan Drouin, who's not that much of a shooter anyways. So I think Kirby Dach over Drouin is a way better fit for this first power play unit. One thing to notice is the only power play goal we've scored this season was when Sean Monahan, Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, and Kirby Dach were on the power play. It was in overtime. It was 4-on-3, but those were our 4 guys. No Chris Weidman to mess things up. No Drouin. None of that. So I think this is perfect for the first unit. So just to clarify, we got Sean Monahan and Nick Suzuki, who could go in and out from the center position, but Sean Monahan will ultimately be the bumper / in front of the net kind of guy. Cole Caulfield, you all know where his office is. Arber Xhekaj walking that blue line, just way better option than Chris Weidman. Nick Suzuki kind of floats around from side to side, but usually is going to hang out on that top right side. And Kirby Dach kind of floats around from behind the net to just around the hash marks where he could set up plays, and ultimately he'll have the best view for our shooting threats. Now, time for the second power play. So I've already made adjustments. I'm going to have Jonathan Drouin down there. He's going to be the playmaker for this lineup. We're unfortunately going to keep Hoffman in here, but we're not giving him the QB role. He's going nowhere near that blue line because he just makes too many mistakes. We're going to sit him right up on top of the hash marks of that right circle, and he's just waiting for one-timers. He does nothing else but wait for those one-timers. So I know I'd rather have him not on this team at all, but he is arguably one of our better shooters, especially since Caulfield, Suzuki are all on the first line. There's not many shooters left, so he's got to stay on this second power play unit. Now, when Juraj Slafkovsky gets back in the lineup, I'll have him on this second unit, and he's going to hang out just below the goal line because he's really good at those tic-tac-toe plays that set up a spot for a shooting threat in the bumper spot. And ultimately, that bumper spot is going to be Brendan Gallagher, who's going to rotate from there to in front of the net. We've noticed a lot this year that he isn't hanging out exactly in front of the net, but he's kind of pulling back a little bit and staying around that hash mark area, so he involves himself more in the play, and he's more open to passes and to be able to take shots instead of just deflecting shots and blocking the vision of the goalie. So yeah, so far we have Jonathan Drouin, Mike Hoffman, Brendan Gallagher, and Uri Slavkovsky. Now, for our QB, it's going to rotate between Caden Gooley and Jordan Harris. Right now, they got Caden Gooley, and I have no problems with that. I also wouldn't be afraid to try Jordan Harris. He's not much of a shooting threat, but his pucks usually do get on net. No matter how weak they are, they do get on net. He's also very good at finding open seams, so he'd be a nifty little guy to put on that QB role. So there we have it. Those are my new 2 power play units. I think this is the best case scenario for the Montreal Canadiens if they want to get that power play percentage above 4.8%. So one last time, just to repeat myself, on the first power play unit, we have Sean Monahan, Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield. Those guys are staying. We're going to switch in Kirby Dach for Jonathan Drouin and Arbor Xhekaj for Chris Weidman. As for power play number 2, we have Brendan Gallagher, Mike Hoffman, and arguably Caden Gooley that stays. The guys that are coming in are Jonathan Drouin, who's coming down from the first line, and we're bringing in Uri Slavkovsky when he gets healthy and back in the lineup, and the possibility of Jordan Harris also going on that line. So, these are my power play units. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about them, who you would switch up, or all of that kind of stuff. Anyways, that's going to be all for me today. So if you did enjoy this video, don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care.